Hello and welcome to episode 20 of the Fossil Island Ultimate Ironman. We finished the last one getting level 19 and level 20 Herblore out of the way. We're trying to work our way up to level 99 Hunter, and to get there we need to get 31 Herblore so we can catch herbivores, and then eventually we'll be able to finally catch these lucky implings. Hopefully when we do get 99 we will see as many as we've seen till now, but yeah. We're also going to catch a lot of these essence implings. We're still looking for law runes. We need them to be able to teleport to and from the house. That's vital for like making potions. The only way of getting a water source is through the house. Also for an altar and just training construction in general. So we'll catch a lot of essence implings. Try to get our hands on some law runes and that. Sorry about the chirping in the background. My cat brought in a bird last night and it's just sitting beside me in a box here. Nursing it back to health and it'll release it. But yeah, if you hear some chirping in the background throughout the video, it's that wee dude there. Anyway, on with the video. No luck with them first few essence implings, but we did get some fire runes which are good for smithing. We also got some blood runes and they're the exact same drop rate 100 as law runes. Bit unfortunate. We've got them twice now and still not seen law runes. Here's the start of a run. I'm going to put the run counter at the top so you can see how many we do in this video. We're killing all these lobstrosities for the herbs to train up the herblore, and instead of showing like thousands of kills which would take hours, I'm just going to show the start of each run and the end, and that way you can see like all the progress, all the runes building up in the inventory, all the herblore XP, all the grimy ranners and the grimy harlanders, all that stuff. So yeah, there's the second run. We're just using edible seaweed at the moment. We need to get 40 cooking, then we can actually use the raw lobsters to cook with them. There's the end of the run, just a couple of herbs that time and one harlander. Every time I get a harlander, clean it, bring it over to the tool leprechaun, and then he notes it. And that's how I'm building them up at the bottom there. We actually don't need grimy harlanders. We have the herblore level to clean them, and I'm pretty sure tool leprechauns can note the clean ones as well as the grimies. So what we're going to do here is unnote all of our grimy ones, clean them, then hand them in. We have 519 XP off the next herblore level, so this should get us a good chunk of that out of the way. We'll also be able to do this again whenever we hit level 25 herblore with all the grimy ranners. So that should get us a good chunk of herblore XP. But if we want to get 31, we really need to get the law rune so that we can get to the house and start making potions. From level 21 we can make combat potions. Not combat. Compost potions, sorry. Yeah, that'll be a big upgrade. That'll help loads with this. There's them runs over, and that leaves us now 261 XP off, so about 250 XP there. Back for a third run. Keep an eye on our runes there. They're going to change a lot in this video. At the minute we've got like 250 nature runes, 340 death and a couple of chaos, but they'll go up a lot by the end of this. Here's another maze random. As always, we want some arrows for range XP, and we get, oh we do, I got the attack potion from a chest, but what do we do here? We've both, I think we have to drop the steel arrows. It's kind of a shame to lose range XP, but we need the inventory spaces for food, so yeah, we actually have to drop these. That sucks. But yeah, class to get a load more iron arrows. Once we get another bow later on after this grind, we'll be able to use them to train up some range, which is class. Not sure. This attack potion, I can actually test something. Once I get a caviar drop, I can use it on it and see if you can make barbarian potions. I think you have to do Otto's minigame to do it, but I'm going to hold on to it just to double check, because if we can do that, there might be other ways of training herblore. We can get those potions from maze random chest. Any herblore XP is more than welcome, because this 35 herblore XP per hour isn't really doing it. There's the end of the fifth run anyway, and we got 8 herblore XP that trip. Not the best, but we did get a ranner which we can clean later on. Here's the start of our 6th run. These cash drops are actually adding up a load. There's the end of the run. We've got 661k already, so like 80,000 coins in 6 runs. We'll probably end up with well over 1 million by the time we hit 31. It'll be really useful for like construction. We need loads of it for paying the girl for running teak and mahogany planks to the sawmill. There's 2 more essence implings. No luck. We are at 300 nature runes though, which is quite good. We'll need loads of nature runes eventually for smithing. We need 66 to make the ancient wyvern shield. So yeah, we'll work towards that. Nothing good from those young implings. Here's another essence impling, and unfortunately no luck with the laws there. I think we've caught like 130 so far, so we are over drop rate at the moment. But hopefully we'll get it soon. I'm going to keep grinding a couple of these every day until we hit it. We will get it eventually, like it can't just go on and on. But there's another one, unfortunately not with it. And with this one, nope. No law runes. Right, we're going to do something a bit different here. I'm actually going to head over, and we're going to go to somewhere we've never been on the account before, and that's the far south end of the swamp. If you've been to Fossil Island, you'll know what's there. So you go through to the sticky swamp, To get there you need a rake and an axe, I think. You have to chop through these vines, and then you have to rake through a bit more obstacles, run past the tar creeper, and at the very bottom south side of the island here, you can get poisoned on the way in, but it only hits you if you don't have a hit bar up. Oh, that's just drivers updating. Right, so here we are. If you cross this here, you're into the deranged archaeologist's lair. We're actually going to try to kill one here with this many food. There's no actual safe spots in the wee room. It's almost a circle. There's the entrance. It's this like the walkable tiles inside the area. So there's what it looks like in the actual game. But I'm going to mark all the tiles you can walk on. So there's all the tiles you can actually step on in the room. And if you look at that, there is actually a few north tiles where you could safe spot him right beside where he's standing. If he was actually in that red tile and I stood where he's standing, that would be a safe spot because I'd be directly northwest. There's actually 2 other safe spots just near the entrance there as well, but because he's a ranged long distance monster, he's quite hard to lure into where you want him. But I found if you run into the room, then run back out behind that plant, like hide away from the plant, then he should move into the right spot for you. Jeez, a 28 high does a lot of damage. Hope I don't mess this up. If I die in the room, it might be quite hard to go back in and loot, because I'll have to spend a bit of time going to get food and then come back in and hopefully not get comboed out before I pick up all my loot. It's actually probably a bad idea doing this, but here we go. We've got 1 pizza and half a pie left. Can we get him lured? So he's in there behind the 2 tiles, and if we stand just northwest, it depends if he'll move while we run here. No, we're good, right. So it's not actually a safe spot where you can attack him, but what you can do is flinch him. So you can hit him once and then step back, and you can repeat this as soon as his hit points, when his hit points bar disappears, you can hit him again, step back. Do this over and over. He is 276 combat, so he has really high defense, really high stats, and I have really bad weapons. I'm not sure why he hit me there, the health was disappeared. It's a bit weird. Anyway, he's full hit points, we have no food left. Let's see if we can get a kill. So we're starting this one at 4 minutes 18 on the game clock. And there's our first hit. I'm going to have to speed this up a wee bit because I think we're going to be here for a long time. But yeah, this safe spot's going to be awesome later on. I think it might actually benefit us when we're fighting him normally as well, because you could put him into this position and then properly fight him, and if he's doing too much damage, just run back into the safe spot, heal up to full. It definitely would just help with the tactics while properly fighting him without having the best gear on, you know. But for now, I think because it's such a slow kill, we've been here for like 6-7 minutes and he's not even halfway. So it's definitely not a viable way to kill him, but it will be cool for getting the odd item. I might actually speed this up to times 30 actually, because yeah, we're 15 minutes in and he's not even half health yet. I think it's going to take like probably 30 minutes for every single kill. But he has such an amazing drop table that it's really worth it. Like once we get 70 range, he actually drops Black Dragon Hide Body. But he also drops like D-Med, which would be an amazing like helm. I think it'll be our best in slot helmet. And then he also drops like arrows and rune knives, loads of runes. Yeah, it'll be really good later on. We're going to have to kill a couple of thousand of these actually for rune arrows to train our range up really high. We obviously won't do it with this method as it's so slow, but they'll be one of the easiest ways of getting ammo apart from ninja implings. So we'll use thousands of these kills along with a lot of ninja impling catches to get our range up as high as possible. Anyway, here we are coming in with 32 minutes, almost 33 minutes, and he's looking pretty close to dead. I think we might have him here. And there we go. 28 minutes and 45 seconds for our first ever deranged archaeologist kill. We did actually have a goal to try and kill him with no food and no prayer, but we did use a couple of food getting him lured in there, so we'll have to come back and try that again. But it definitely is possible using that spot. Back to the grind. There's another essence impling body runes. Don't need them, they'll be dropped. We don't want magic XP until we get past 30 fishing. We can, like, if we can stack up the runes, great, but ones that take up inventory spaces and don't give a lot of XP, we're just going to drop. And there's run 7 complete. That just give us one grimy grum. Not sure how you pronounce that actually. Gram. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, this birdhouse run gives us a pretty big level. That's our first hunter level in I think 10 days, and that's 78. Just 2 more levels to unlock herbivores. Sorry about that wee dude chirping away. I think I'll make another like housing unit for him tomorrow so he can sleep downstairs or something. Gonna keep him for a couple of days while his leg heals up. Maybe I'll make a progress video or something with him. Anyway, there's our 9th run started. We got a mystery box. Nothing good, just a steel plate, and we already have one of them, so I'll just drop that. There's the start and end of run 9, and here's the start of run 10. And here's the end of run 10. We've got a couple of caviar. I actually tried the barbarian thing earlier. I forgot to record it, but you cannot make barbarian potions without starting the minigame at Otto's Grotto. You know, the thing over by Barbarian Assault. Yeah, you can't make barbarian potions without doing that, so unfortunately they're not an option. Here's a cut of magpie impling, got some mystic boots. But I've already got some boots, so that's alright. They'll just be sold to the shop. Another essence impling, body runes. And here's the start of run 11. I'm going to speed up all these runs to ×2 speed, as well as just showing the start and end. It should get through them a bit quicker. There's run 11, run 12, and here's run 13. All the food. It's good having extra inventory space for the extra edible seaweed. It means I get a few more kills. Well, maybe one more kill. There's 15 and there's 16. A couple of herbs there. Not far off level 21 Herblore. 17, 18. And here we go. It's took a long time getting this level out of the way. About 9 hours work for 21 Herblore, but 21 is massive. It's compost potions. Our first potions we can make in the account. So all these Harlanders, when we get law runes, we can turn all of them into Herblore XP. We should be able to boost from 21 up to like 27 or 28 at the moment, if we can get our hands on those law runes. So we're going to do a few more runs, but we're going to be spending a lot of our time trying to catch these essence implings. I'd love to get the law runes now. Nope, and nope. Spotted a boy doing the Zaradoman Mage, Zaradoman Wizard. They're really important in this account. We need them to get a fire battle staff. It's our only way of getting a constant and limited supply of fire runes. He was in 6 HP and the poison killed him. Free prayer XP for me, huh? Thinking about it, it's going to be extremely rare for me to actually get that staff, because it's hard to get a hard clue scroll. It's hard to get a Fossil Island step on a hard clue scroll, and then have to get the fire battle staff drop, which is non-common. So it's like probably from just any hard clue to get that specific step and all that's going to be extremely rare. But yeah, there's seen a couple of dragon implings, caught a few more magpies. I actually got an essence impling there that give me soul runes, and again they're the exact same drop rate as a, what do you call it, law runes. So I've got pretty much every single other drop more than once now, apart from law runes. I think we've got like 160 maybe essence implings. There's 22 smithing coming in, just using up some of the fire runes we got from those previous implings. Here's another essence one. That one ran away over the top, had to go the whole way around. Some of them are so annoying, they just take so long to catch. But yeah, the whole way around the other side of the island, we finally caught it for some pure S. Great. Been down here so long, we actually got a strength level, so there's 85 strength, 339k till the next level, and we're over 11 million total XP now. Here's just, I'm going to show the ends of a load of runs just to blast through them. So there's run 21, 22, we're 9.7k off the next level. There's run 23 over, and here's run 24. That one gives us some more death runes. Got 2 rare fossils there, that's like 5k per XP, really good. There's run 25, just a couple more basic herbs. Run 26. I've been getting a few of the glistening tears as I go. If the thing spawns in the room, it's a bit of agility XP. There's 8 there and a Harlander. And that's run 27 over. Here I've done another impling run, just selling some stuff. I got Slayer Respites, they boost Slayer +3, so they'll be useful later on. Cake doesn't sell for much. Yeah, I think I'll just drop the Slayer Respites, the shop doesn't give you anything for them. Here's another lamp I got, and I'm going to do the unthinkable. We're not going in Slayer. It's just taking so long that we're going to have to start lamping Herblore. I want to get up, I want to get the herbivores caught so they can start catching these lucky implings, and it's like the #1 goal. I'm so driven to get it out of the way that just anything to speed that process up, because we can do other stuff on the island while we lamp Slayer, so it's fine. We're just going to get Herblore out of the way and then switch back to Slayer. So there was our first one, and there's run 28 out of the way. And there's another genie lamp. They are quite common down here. 1 in 6 random events gives you an XP lamp while you're underwater, because of the graphics thing. I explained it in the previous videos, but yeah, much more common to get genies down here. So there's another genie lamp on Herblore. And there's another run over, run 29. We've almost done 30 runs in this video. The runes are flying up. We're almost 7,000 water runes, almost 1,300 chaos and a load of death runes. The nature don't go up as fast because I've been like smithing the odd time if I get a load of fire runes, so if you use a few of them they don't go up as quickly as the other ones. There's run 33 out of the way. There's a couple more Harlanders and Grimies. And there's another Essence Impling with a medium clue. No good. You can get hard clues from some of the higher Implings, which are pretty useful. There's the end of run 34. And there's another Essence Impling, some more fire runes. The fire runes are always good, a bit of smithing XP. There's some more fire runes back to back. Can't complain with that. That one is just an Earth Impling, some compost. And this one is... There we go, lads. Runes finally. I don't know how long that took us. We've been chatting about getting them for like 8 videos, but that unlocks everything. Like, you can cook in the house, you can do construction, you can get an altar, you can get prayer. But most importantly at the moment, Herblore, we have access. Well, if we can build a pool, or like a pool of water, what's it called? A basin and tub. If we can build that in the house, we'll have a water source. We'll be able to train Herblore a decent way. Instead of getting 35 XP per hour, we'll be able to get like a few thousand XP from these saved herbs. Anyway, thanks all for watching. I'm so excited to make the next one now that we've got them out of the way. Going to be some amazing upgrades and progress in it. So yeah, thanks all for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.